I had no idea that it wasn't on the intro. So hi, how are you? Feeling a little stupid, not gonna lie, but that's okay. Listen. Why? What? Okay, I found the problem. Sorry. Listen, everything's a little chaotic tonight. I have no idea why. There's no reason for this shit to be chaotic right now. But hi, I hope you're having a legendary night. Bear with me. Let's get these screens set up all pretty so I can see everything and everyone. There. So let's start out with our usual energy drink. I still struggle with doing these on the weekday. And what makes it even funnier now is that, oh shit, that's not gonna work. Just got my straw caught. All right, I'll need another straw. All good. So I'm going to be right back. I'm gonna put that BRB screen for like a whole 2 minutes. So bear with me. Be right back. Your girl needs a straw. I'm back. Thank you so much for waiting. Ka-chow. Okay, hi. Hope you're having a legendary day. We're going to be playing some World of Warcraft. We're going to be getting ready for the new patch. Let me turn this baby on. Turn this way the heck up. It's loud in my ear. Let me just... Ka-chow. That should be better. Let me know how the sound is if you guys like it. You don't. All good. We're amongst friends. There. I'm just gonna put my energy drink in the cup. We'll be having a good time after that. Now, today was a provincial holiday, so no work, which was both good and not good. Because it's one of those, like, because it was a provincial holiday for all of them but Quebec. Keep in mind, I work out of Quebec. That means that tomorrow I probably got 10 times the work. Because they kept the fuck going. But they never called me, which is good. Because they wanted us to have our cell phones on while we were off. They did. And... knowing them, they probably were like, why didn't you answer my email? I'm waiting. Is it sad that like I get anxious now when I take time off or when the cell phone is just there? That's where I'm at now. Constant anxiety over that fucking work phone. Let me tell you, if I ever have another corporate job, I will not have a work cell phone. Absolutely the fuck not. So if you're new here, we're gonna start with some chores and then we're gonna get into some 0.3 patch stuff. Let me just bring up Battle.net, my other screen, so we can see what's going on. I don't really have a whole lot of info. And whose fault is that? Mine. Nobody else's. So let's go do our chores and then we'll discuss what's coming, what's going, how it's going. Now while we're doing our chores, so This weekend was honestly a well needed weekend. I desperately needed some chill time. I desperately needed some couch time. Like, desperately. So that part I really got to enjoy. However, those of you who don't know, I like to watch SummerSlam. Or I like wrestling, me and my husband. We watched SummerSlam with a friend. That was great. Mind you, they let in a rapist as their main attraction. But anyway, we're not going to get into that. Then, yeah, it's been legitimately quite chill. Today's the day I did the most, and I didn't do a whole lot, which I'm down. I also binge watched the live action One Piece. Now, my sister's been trying to get me to watch this show forever. Best show ever, she said. It's not. It's definitely not. Is it good? It has some really good moments. Would I watch season 2? Yeah. Yes, I would. I'm okay to say that I would. But like for all of its good, it's got some like pretty weak parts that I was like, the magic in the world is still, that's one of the things about a lot of anime that I don't like, is that the magic in the world is not well explained. So for those of you who don't, are like, Peeves, what the fuck's going on? Listen, when you read a fantasy book, there are rules to magic. Listen, you might be able to planar shift, you might be able to fly, you might be able to grant wishes, you might be able to whatever. The rules are set for what you can and can't do. Where I feel like One Piece, they don't exist. If that makes any sense. Like the devil fruit, I was like, all right. Like, I mean, it's dumb, but like, I guess. And then you have people that are like super duper strong. And you're like, okay, I guess. And then you have people that are just regular people that are super duper strong. Like, why? I thought that was a magical thing. And then there's fish people, and I'm like, okay, like I guess like there's different races. Like, okay. I wish they would have introduced that to us like earlier in the season, like the possibility of it. It just feels like they throw everything but the kitchen sink, and then everything felt a little one-uppy. Oh, this boss was so much harder. One-ups the last one, if that makes any sense. So the world itself still baffles me a little bit. There are some characters that I absolutely quickly fell in love with. Like Luffy himself. I get it. He's great. He's fantastic. He's like, I described this with my sister. I said, he's like a Disney movie, a Disney sports movie. You know the whole fucking plot of the movie. There's no secrets. There's no surprises. Even the surprises are like, eh. It very much is a situation of the ending is one of two things. He'll either get it, the team either gets it but learns a lot on the way and everyone's great, or they don't get it and everybody learned a lot along the way and they're proud of their accomplishment. Again, simple stuff, but they're still good movies because they're feel good, right? Luffy's that way for me. Like him, listen. I want to watch him succeed because he's just a nice guy and it feels like he feels whimsy. And my sister said whimsy and I'm like, yes, that is Luffy. But let me tell you, I almost stopped watching that show several times because Zoro and Nami. They are fucking dull. It was to the it was to the point where every time Zoro opened his mouth, I just rolled my eyes. I'm like, great. The edgelord has something edgy to say. Fantastic. Great writing. I thought someone said this was good writing. And my sister was like, but it gets better. And I'm like, I hope it does quickly, because right now, Edgy McEdgerson is here. And while the details of Nami's situation I didn't know when I first met her character, 80% of it I did. %. Who the pirate was that did all that, and the what she was stealing for, were the only surprises in that whole fucking story. And even then, like, we're like, okay, I guess. Like, I don't know what to tell you. Like, they were, and I tried to like put it into perspective that maybe they are that tropey and that predictable because they were the first to do those really shitty tropes. They weren't even that. They weren't. I can't. I don't. Again, if it very much nearly killed me wanting to finish that show, was those two characters. So I'm sorry, One Piece fans. I know, like, you may love it, and I'm happy that you have an IP that you love. But man, I don't understand if that's what they're like in the anime. I don't know what to tell you. I wouldn't be able to get through it. Now, my sister told me the anime is better. It's so much better. Like, you'll get it. And I'm like, are you sure? Because they were bad. So anyway, that's my One Piece minor review. And I know it's fussy. I'm not typically a big anime person, so people can be like, okay, listen, you find that a little bit harsh for that, but like, that's all right. I can get down with that. I understand. It's fine. But anyway, that's my thought process on it. But let me tell you, Luffy's charm is the winning recipe for that show. Absolutely. And again, I have no idea what the regular show's like, what most people are used to seeing. But the fish people were kind of cool. Like, again, I can get behind that. It's just, it was so bad. I don't know. But yeah, Luffy is definitely one for the ages. I like him. I very quickly was taken. So I'm debating on trying the anime, but I don't think I can get through it if Zoro and Nami are like the show. Especially where I looked it up, I was like, when does the Arlon arc end? Episode 41.
I do not have a target.
So I can't go 41 episodes of those two being insufferable. So we'll see how that goes. But anyway, that's the thought process. Let me know if I'm in the right ballpark. Again, anime fans, I'm sorry if I just shit on your favorite. And I've also heard a lot of people be like, there's a, like, it gets good section. Actually, let me look that up while we're all here. Let's see. When does One Piece get good? So the Arlong arc is by many where the One Piece picks up properly. Damn, 40 episodes in. That's a lot of time invested for it to just get good. 40 episodes in. But yeah, I understand the charm with Luffy. At least the live action guy, I can get behind him. That's a story I can get behind. That one is sold. And Usopp, but then I saw what the like non-live action version was, and I was like, oh, yeesh. Let me see that. Let me just look that up. Yeah, that was one thing that caught me off guard. My kid was like, Mom, and I'm like, and I said, yeah, and he's like, which one was Usopp? And I showed him on the thing, and he's like, Usopp's not black. And I'm like, what's the cartoon character look like? What? I looked at my kid and my face dropped, and my kid's like, what, Mom? I'm like, honey, he is. And obviously this anime was made in a different style than we're used to. And I had to explain to him the racist tropes of why Usopp looked the way he does. Oof. That was a choice. But, I mean, the actor looks cool. The actors chosen were very good. Again, it wasn't too hard to follow except the magic of the world. Like, why did the Admiral be stronger than the fishmen? You know what I mean? Or, why... Like, little shit like that. It's like... Or why did the cat guy move super fast if he didn't have any devil fruit powers? Or why, or was he even a cat person, or was it just a a costume his people wore. I don't know. See what I mean? Like, that shouldn't be that confusing. And I know they're trying to shove a lot in 8 episodes. I get it. It's probably better in the anime. If you're asking my opinion, that's how it went. It was a good, adventurous watch that is good enough for me to watch the 2nd season, but not good enough for me to watch, like, to watch it again. I won't watch it again. I'm good. Or, it's no K-pop Demon Hunters, put it that way. However, I might check the anime out if it makes sense. And my sister Loki sent me that to watch because she's like, Joe Manganiello's next. He's the bad guy. And then I'm like, well, Joe's hot as shit. Like, okay. So anyway, she's a bad influence.
I need to target something first.
All right, so we have 34 of them.
It is still recharging.
Okay, let's make us the Trillium. Riddle of Steel. Ka-chow. Okay, so we need to make a lot more than that. That's fine. We'll get there. We'll get there. So, is this set to Scream or Game Capture? So, The War Within Ghost of Koresh goes live literally tomorrow, the same fucking day as patch 7.3 on Final Fantasy XIV. So, what? Dive deeper into the War Within. Okay, so, new zone, Koresh. Explore the... Let me see what this looks like at a glance. So, continue the War Within campaign. Great. Ghost of Koresh campaign continues as more pieces of the troubling puzzle falls into place. Yes, I did see the mini video where, like, everybody's fighting the Devourer dude, including, like, Xalatath, who, again, I love her. Home of the Ethereals, Koresh is a fragmented, void-touched world waiting for players to explore. Shadowy forces. I hope that it's pretty. My only problem with Void stuff is it tends to be like a certain color palette and a certain kind of like doom and gloom feel to it. And I hope, remember, I didn't look into any of this thing. This is just talking top level. I hope it's not that. I hope we don't get that, like, dare I say, Shadowlands vibe. Players will have the opportunity to explore Tazavesh, the Veiled Market, work toward restoring the ecosphere in the ecodomes. Okay, so we've got some like stuff going around. Let me see what this published article's got. Okay, let's get my display up. There we go. Cool. So we got 3 zones. Maniforged Omega. Cool name. Some ecodomes. At least that's a good way to diversify the sections. Okay, the Veiled Market. Which we learned about the market traders from Shadowlands. Home Mythic Plus Dungeon, Streets of Wonder, and Solia's Gambit. Follow the campaign from the Locust Walker. Vendors, more quest portals. Portals to each of the 4... yes. Baby, yes. Love that. Primary faction. Koresh Trust. Brokers and cartels. Makes sense. We all know what that's like. Points of interest. Archival Assault, the Ecodome. Cool, so let's look. See, this is the kind of like, if it's too much, it's going to be too much fast. You know what I mean? So this is what I was afraid of. But like, when we look at this Ecodome, beautiful, stunning, love it. So I'm glad they added something along the way. Harness the ethereals through their eyes, an artifact cloak. I don't know if I like the artifact cloak idea. New dungeon, Ecodome Aldani. 3 bosses, 80. The Venari, also cool. I see the Venari were part of Shadowlands. I'm not crazy. On your adventure, you encounter a variety of creatures, including life-consuming devourers. This dungeon's available on that. It gives us gear. Great. Azikar, devourers, worms. There's the druid. I don't want to look at the loot. Dungeon achievements. Find your waystones. Dungeon checkpoints are evolving into waystones with a more visual representation to unlock. Okay, I like that. That's a good idea. I'm down. Okay, all right, I'm down. Let's see. All right, cool. So return to the Veiled Market. New faction. We just discussed this. Okay. Renown. May now speak to get him warrants. Okay. Recipes. I don't need to know all of them. I'm good. The new raid, the Mana Forged Omega. I'm not gonna lie. I actually like the name of that one. Okay. The artifact. Wrap up and go phase diving. Enter untethered space by using your Reshi wraps. You can expect anything enormously, such as treasures, rare creatures. Okay, so it's like it's interesting. New delve. Okay, so new ecological succession. Help the Venari bring back life to correct Ecodome. Help fill them with creatures that thrive in the eco. Okay, that's I guess. Dungeon pools. I don't care. I don't do any of that. Class updates. PvP updates. Content notes. How long is this? 2 minutes? Listen.
No one expects their world to end on an ordinary day. If you hear me, heed my warning. Don't make the mistakes we made. Our choices ended our world. Let Karesh be a cautionary tale, so that its ending does not become yours as well. I am Laura. I traded in truths and secrets. Sufad was my home, one of the largest of our glorious city-states. A glimmering oasis carved from the face of Karesh. He was a harsh master, yes, but Karesh was ours to love and curse in equal measure.
Okay.
We loved him because we survived him. Karesh never made it easy. He never gave, he tested. But we endured, we built. What he didn't give, we created with grit and cunning. Bled for every triumph, and held our heads high despite every step costing us. We endured, thrived, but no creation of the Kareshi could prepare us for what came for Karesh itself. Every Kareshi saw it happen, frozen in place, as if time simply stopped. The skies we knew, our beloved saffron, blood orange skies, consumed, swallowed whole. What replaced it wasn't sky. It was something wrong, starless, watching, hungry.
Okay.
Karesh would soon never feel the kiss of sun or starlight again. Time dissolved into that darkness, each day swallowed by a silence so deep, it frayed the edges of our minds. We could not foresee what awaited us. But in our bones, we knew our beloved Karesh was dying. And if we wanted to survive, we had to change. Whether we wanted to or not. Even now, with Karesh long gone, swallowed and forgotten, grief still clings to all that remained. It never lets go. It outlived our world.
All right, cool. There's some more of these. Neat. There's the teaser. We watched that one. Oh, we got some. All right, cool. We want to listen to the other few? Here's number 2.
We whispered rumors like they were prayers. As if spoken softly enough, they wouldn't come true. But the sky kept changing. The storm kept growing. Not rain, not wind, just shadow. Writhing, boiling, watching. Our leaders acted, erecting radiant barriers of arcane energy that shimmered against the encroaching dark. We flocked beneath those barriers, abandoning our city and all we loved behind. The immense pressure of shadow fell like unending sleet. We Kareshi safe, only so long as the arcane light endured. The barriers held, and with them, our fragile hope. We hung all hopes on the shields. We clung to them like drowning souls to driftwood. Defiant eyes, gazing back at the abyss as the barriers held back the void. The shields staved off the storm. But their unimaginable cost came due long after the false hope remained. It began with a few of us, marred skin paired with an easy lie to explain. Others soon showed the signs of the affliction. Eventually, flesh thinned, bones ached, and skin was scorched on every Kareshi. The wasting. It was called many things at first. It was just a name. Clinical. Distant. But now it stings like prophecy. We began to wrap ourselves in bandages. Not just to protect, but to preserve what remained. Where once vibrant robes flowed, bindings coiled instead. What was left of our bodies soon appeared like living ghosts. We bought time and called it salvation. The hope we were fed. The lie, wrapped in promises, would prove crueler than the entity that consumed our world.
Okay, we got one more. 2 minutes.
Tazavesh reeked of panic and poultices, of voices hoarse from prayers unanswered, until the day no Kareshi will ever forget. We gathered in the streets to hear the words of Salhadar, to learn the wisdom of our new High King, to what remained of his people. His words were not guidance. They were a sentence, a spark thrown on dry kindling. Locust Walker was the reason we suffered. Unity is swift when fear finds a scapegoat. And yet, Locust Walker slipped the noose. The thought eats at me more than the wasting ever did. In the end, there was no escaping the doom that came to Karesh. Not for him, not for Karesh, not for any of us. Starving for absolution, we followed Salhadar. Our High King promised salvation, but his first act was not benevolent. It was betrayal. There were no warnings, no time for farewells, just time to watch everything end. The screams of our loved ones drowned beneath the grinding chorus of the deactivated shields. The skies cracked open and bled oblivion onto Karesh. Soon, all was unmade. Some said Salhadar broke under the weight of our inescapable end in days thereafter. Others whispered he was promised power in exchange for his people. The truth belongs to the historians to debate, but none would argue that the shadows he unleashed upon us claimed all Karesh. And the skies have not stopped falling for its children since.
Okay, well that's quite interesting. I gotta admit, I expected them to go a little deeper, but like... So anyway, that is what's to expect with Karesh. Do I know any details? No. Do I know any data mining? No. I haven't been paying attention to fuck all. I have been watching our content creators though. Not watching their videos. I haven't had a whole lot of time. I will admit that. I'm not hard to admit when I'm missing out on stuff. Maybe.
May you walk in the light.
So
Bring
anywhoosies.
Beredar's warmth to those in need.
I'm trying to get caught up on a few things at the same time that we're doing all right for. Nice.
Anything you want, I have.
All right, let's see what you get. So yeah, we want that. Definitely. What's this? Nope. 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 Don't care about any of this shit. Oh, cute! I got Jimmy Jams! I don't need an eye patch. Oh, he's cute too! I already have him. So here's what we're gonna do. It's a chessboard. That's so cool. Yep, purchase. Okay, we're gonna go down to the other mount. We're gonna buy it. And then, for the first time in forever,
Luck be with
just
you.
fucking bank it. What's this? Oh, so you get the other one. There you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 500. Love that. Let's unleash our new mounts. So yeah, there you go. We're
I
doing
need a
all right.
target.
Okay. So now, what are we up to? Let's go check it out. So new patch tomorrow. I want to remind everyone that it is quite possible that the servers are late tomorrow. Please do not take it to heart. It's par for the course type of thing. How come it's not giving me the details? Hmm. I want to see. Yeah, it's not giving me the rewards. Map not showing world quest rewards. All right, we're gonna try the good old-fashioned reload. Hopefully that'll fix the issue. Oh, midnight info soon. Housing info soon. It's all coming together. I don't think... I'm gonna be very honest, and a lot of people may not like it. I don't think it's going to change the demographic very much. Hear me out. So, people who play Final Fantasy, who are still playing it today, won't be jumping ship because of the housing in Warcraft. These are players that put up with a lot. They are players that put up with 7.2 and 7.1, were not pleased with it, but still pushed through. Right now, the numbers are in a lower spot. They're not doing exceedingly well like they did in Endwalker or Shadowbringers. And yes, it's 100% due to the story going from a ridiculous climax to starting a story from scratch. Do I think it's bad right now? No.
Excavating here might be dangerous, but unraveling the Earthen's
But
past
do
and
but
decoding
can
the
I
Titan's
ignore the
designs
fact that the
is
numbers are
crucial.
down? Also no. That's reality. Right? Again, I'm not saying people it's bad, don't play it. That's not what I said. Numbers are down. That means a percentage of the players are not staying for the housing as it is. But the players that are still playing will not switch games due to the housing. I think there will be a short boom, but like most expansion launches and most new shit launches, you should see a 50% drop off within 6 months of the current thing. But this could be what brings Warcraft players back. This could be the player that plays or Final Fantasy and Warcraft to spend more time on Warcraft. So I don't see a huge boom, but I do see a bit of a difference. I do see something changing. Especially with Warcraft's attitude towards housing. I think that's the shift that is the most important here. Because they said, hey, here's how other games have done it. We want to do it well. Let's do it well. They also said out loud, hey, while we don't always get it right, and we said we'd never do this, we're now doing it because we know that's what you guys want.
I am out of range.
It's again very much a situation of they truly listened. Now, it's really good to give credit where it's due, but I also want to be honest, they've laid off a lot of people at World of Warcraft. A lot. Now, without mentioning politics, okay? We're gonna try to do this without mentioning American politics. As you guys know, as a rule, I try to avoid American politics on my channel. Why?
Everything we've done here,
I'm Canadian.
we're one step closer to understanding the Titan's plans.
So before continuing, let's just caveat this that I'm Canadian, okay? Choose my next sentence carefully. The video game industry has been in a shit position for a little while. Okay? That's fact. Regardless of what you believe, that is true to Earth. Nothing we can do about it. Fact. In 2024, on calls, they have said directly, we're just waiting for the end of 2024 because 2024 was a rough year. Okay? There were mass layoffs on mass layoffs. And no, this isn't a Microsoft is bad. Activision's bad. No, they all did it. To sit there and say they didn't is a flat lie. There's some things you can be like, listen, y'all fucked up. No, this was industry-wide. And that's the reality. Industry-wide. And again, without bringing up American politics, this year is going to be a little bit the same. They're already predicting mass layoffs in a lot of businesses. They are showing signs of recession. If for those of you, again, we're not touch politics here. For those of you who have a belief that there are depression or recession indicators, tattoo industry is going down. The self-care industry, nails, hair, etc., has gone down significantly.
There's treasure close by.
And people are spending a lot less money in video games, even though a lot of great video games were launched. Michael, there's a lot to do with American politics, okay? I don't want to lie to you there. That's why I'm being very careful with my words.
I need a target.
Because remember, your physical assets, guess where they come from? The machines that people are buying to play these games, guess where they come from? The repairs, guess where they come from? It's all not great. Oh, listen. There's a huge corporate mentality problem where we have a saying, numbers go up. They must go up. They always must go up. So there is a problem. But the numbers are not going up because of what's happening with American politics. It's a huge problem, right? Less people are buying stuff. They're not as sure. It's very much a situation of, ooh, we're trying.
Our destiny is at hand. Tanu Bala.
So. Thank you. Oh. Oh, that sucks. I thought someone was being nice. Hold on, I'll ban you. There. Problem solved.
I'll fix what's got you down.
Thanks. Honestly, it feels like one of those, like, hey, people got to experience your game and really liked it, and we no longer can ignore how many people like it. So, you guys are right. We're gonna take inspiration.
I do not have a target.
I honestly don't feel like this is a we stole it situation. Very much not. Like, it makes for a great headline. But the reality is it's closer to akin to, oh, this works. This is what the players want. They're being straightforward with us. Let's do it. But yeah, so expect some layoffs again later in the year. Layoff season is in a month and a half. And just a fast reminder, layoff seasons are 2 times a year. Mass layoffs don't usually happen in the summer, so the fact that they did for Microsoft is kind of big. And for those of you who don't know, layoff season is twice a year. it's in February. February being the beginning, is usually when your last year's results came in. So this is the time for, we're restructuring because they have to promise shit for their stakeholders. They have to promote plans, whatever results they got from the year before. All of that is now out. So that is why. Then the next one is in Q4, and the idea it's quite we in French we have an expression. It's c'est vraiment chien. It's really dog. It's really bullshit behavior. Have a great night, Michael. Thanks for stopping in. But yeah, c'est vraiment chien. It's real fucking arsehole. It's real dog. But basically, what that does is you don't want to make headlines for laying people off, right? That's bad. We don't want that. But we also don't want to do that right before Christmas. We don't. So usually, your Q3 results come in at the beginning of September. So you now know what goals you need to hit the end of the year. And usually at that time, people tend to correct. So that's when mass layoffs usually happen. And again, they try to avoid November. I've seen some come at like the beginning of November, but it's not typical. Because again, the closer you get into November, the further you get into November, the more of the they laid off right before Christmas. Think of the children. Yeah, they don't do that. Like, most companies will avoid that. Also, if you work in corporate, there's another thing that people need to realize is a thing. What we call soft layoffs. Soft layoffs are a thing. Okay? They're terrible. But I need you to know that they exist. Now, some companies that need to trim a little fat right before the end of the year. Most companies, when they start saying, hey, we need to trim X amount of dollars or X amount of headcount, they start with two types of people. Contractors and retirees.
Nice fight.
You know what's really cool?
That's more like it.
If you tell people that John from accounting retired, that's not a layoff. You don't have to report it as a layoff. The media will not get told that it's a layoff. Most people that, if let's say John decides to go to the meeting, he's like, no, I got laid off against my will, blah blah blah. It's literally one person against the company, and I promise you, the people in the comment sections will be like, but dude, you retired. Like, they gave you a great package. What the fuck are you whining about? Which, spoiler alert, is why they do it. Telling you, man. Dirty, dirty. So, and a contractor, because they're not physically employees or legally employees, if you let your entire workforce out for that, that's not a layoff. In case you were curious. It's real, like I said, real dirty. So yeah, those are who you're going to see first go. And most companies will stick to those. if they can. If they can't avoid it, then they'll go for a larger set of layoffs or larger. Another tactic is a restructuring. What they'll do is they'll kill a couple roles, double up a role or two to somebody else, and maybe get rid of one or two positions so that they can say, hey, we got rid of 5 people in headcount on this team. Instead, they just moved them. Like, the shit that corporate pulls, man. Need everyone to realize is corporations are not your friend.
I need a target.
And that's the big story here. Now, I don't know if Blizzard or Microsoft will lay people off. Especially with them doing mass layoffs now. But I assume they did it in the summer to try to avoid a lot of the heat that comes in October and that. Oh. And let me be perfectly clear. I expect my work to do layoffs. Our stock prices are at a 2-year low. I can't give you more details, but they just acquired a major company. Amidst this tariff bullshit. 1000% gonna happen. 1000%. I just don't know how extreme it'll be. So, if that gives you any indication. Wee. Anyway, that's my predictions here coming up. And for those of you who don't remember, while I am not a genius, I am not a gaming expert. Jason Schreier's the guy. Honestly, I am just somebody who works in corporate who has educated guesses. Not an expert, educated guesses. It's actually a good way of putting it. Not an expert, but educated guesses.
Need assistance?
Right. Where are the other ones? Bill. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry, actually. So yeah, other than that, like, it's been good. I spent some time playing Magic the Gathering on Thursday. That was so good, so desperately needed. I think I'm going to do it again. But I think I'm going to go to my LGS this time. Because I like my LGS. And I do like making friends with them, so I think I'm gonna go play.
You need something?
Charging. Move. Charging. Move.
Just keep hitting into him.
Charging. Move.
So yeah, that's the plan for this Thursday. I also got a bunch of cards this weekend. I say a bunch, but I bought 4 singles. No, I think I gotta go this way. Hold on. Well, let's go this way. I think I fucked up. I think I missed the one in the middle. I did. But anyway, so that's the gist of it. That's what this weekend was. It was like, again, we played some Magic. Speaking of Magic, look at in the looking for group chat, the Termagoyf. Classic Magic the Gathering setup. Anywho, alright, my fishing guy.
Welcome. Come back for soup. The
You
day
get
just
soup.
became more interesting.
So anyway, that's it. Like I said, I got 4 new cards. I bought Hildebrand. I am going to get to make the silliest little deck, the stupidest little deck. And you're like, Peeps, what the hell, man? No, it's all Hildy all the time. It's gotta be zombies. It's gonna be zombies all day. Like, I am... Like... It's gonna be a not nice deck. But it's not meant to be, like, super strong. It's meant to be super silly. And that's kind of the point. Okay, yeah, well, that's where I was supposed to go. I was aware of that.
Oh, you're looking a bit rough. Take a wee rest.
So anywhoosies, so yeah, so I've got Hildebrand cooking. I've got Vivi cooking, which Vivi's gonna be CVH. Will that deck be made this week? No. Will that deck be made next week? Unless I win the lottery, the answer's going to be no. I'm working on it. It's gonna be a one card. It's gonna be build it, spreadsheet it, 1 card at a time it. I'm in the first section where I'm spreadsheeting it. So I want to know like what cards are there, what cards I need to look for to improve it. Basically, I want to build it first. So get something off the ground. And that's kind of the point. Get something off the ground and then type in what's replacing what in the spreadsheet. And the idea is not to be like, oh, I need to get like the best cards today. No, listen, if this one card is a draw card, go in your bulk and find a shittier one. That's cheap. Or buy a shittier one. That is cheap. That's the goal here. Again, you're not looking to change the world. You're just trying to get a deck off the ground. And then when you have $5, replace something. Or when you open packs, replace something.
Granted.
And then when you see like at a card show, you're like, oh wait, that's a $30 card that I was looking for. Then you buy it. That's kind of how that's going to be for me. At least that's the plan.
I need to target something first.
All right, we're on our way to the end. Whee! This fucker.
I'll fix what's
Well
got to dodge.
Watch your step. Well done.
Come on, blink, baby!
I do not have target.
So yeah, that's like the, again, and the plan. And Hildebrand is going to be a 2.
Watch your step.
Too bad. So sad. He's just gonna be a 2. He is meant to be a 2. That's what he's gonna do. He's never going to be more than a 2. I am perfectly fine with him being a 2. That's the whole point of him existing, is to be a 2. Be a silly little guy.
I need a target.
Come on, you.
Watch your step.
I do not have target.
Yay! Stop trying to kill me! God!
Time for some dynamite.
Boom, baby! Alright, so you... Oh, you're not what I thought you were. Okay. Let's get some loot. Gold, 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 gold. Money, 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 money. Monies. Okay, you. Sure. Ooh,
I cannot carry any more of those.
that's fine. Good for you. All right, cool. We got a mushroom hat. I want to see it. Look how cute. I love it. I love it so much. Curio.
Nice find.
Are you something I need? No. But you, I'll sell you. Awesome.
I
All right,
cannot
cool.
carry any more of those.
Works for me. So, let's get the fuck out of here. Unless I forgot something. Nope. So anyway, that's like what's been going on. I sound like it's like I've got so much going on in my life. No. So I gotta do one more delve. It's like literally across the street, so we're gonna go there. Oh, goodness gracious. Oh, what time is it? 9:30. Not too bad. I do gotta get this energy drink though in me relatively quickly because I don't want to be up too late. One of the disadvantages I've had in the last little while is I typically run my streams an hour later during the summer. I gotta sleep in an extra hour. However, your girl has not been sleeping an extra hour. Why? Because my kid works at 7 a.m. I love that for him. Love it, love it, love it. Very proud of him. Love it. No exception. That doesn't mean I don't get to bitch that I'm tired a little bit. That's just how that works, you know? Alright. Alright, cool. Alright, cool. I guess.
Grab one of those enchanted candles to stay safe from these shadows.
Dagrin!
I read about this. Sorry, I got distracted.
Rule number 1, Dagrin, if there's fire, don't stand at that. Is that an actual problem? More than you think, lad. More than... What the fuck? What the fuck? Called out. Friends calling our asses. Alright, so we're gonna put that right there. Cool. So, we got a thwack. What's going on over here? Let's just, this is what we're after anyway. Let's start over there. We're gonna wake this guy the fuck up. Wow. I never noticed that that was a Warcraft calling us the fuck out. I love it. No thwack.
Interrupt.
I do not have a target.
Take you, take you, take you. Okay, I thought maybe there would have been treasure. You never know. Gonna wait a second, then we're gonna go get it.
I need to target something first.
Okay, so there's nothing out. Oh, there's a barrel. I see ya,
Nice fight!
fucker. Okay, let's see up here. Let's get some ouchie ouch in here. Golem smash. Let's not stand and smash. Smash bad.
Grandpa.
So anyway, Hildebrand's going to be a silly, silly little deck. I'm also, I have a deck that is currently a 3. I swapped that commander out. It's probably a 4. And maybe like a card or two. Like it's dancing on a 4. But basically, what's cool about it is that I picked a suboptimal commander because I'm like, I just like him.
I do not have a target.
I want to see your janky stuff. Like, I like that. So anyway, I picked Gladiolus as the commander for that deck. Again, there's nothing optimal about that. He does do things that make things scary. And people have realized that he can get scary fast. But is he any good? The answer is no. No, he's not. He's not, like, optimal by any definition. Which is the best part for me. I think it's great. Less optimal, the better. No, not less optimal, the better, but, like, pick the thing you want to play. I know that, like, it says it shouldn't be revolutionary to say that out loud, but, like, play the shit you want to play.
I need a target.
But yeah, play the shit you want to play. It's suboptimal. Guess what? It is suboptimal. That's what we're doing today. That's all. Don't need to be optimized. But basically, he has a spot at the table at like level 4 combat. Like, there's a few mana rocks you could use, and maybe like another, maybe like a couple cards, but really, like, he's right there. So I very much like understand that this can become a high-powered deck quickly, because I do have some CEDH staples in there. I even have a CEDH commander in the deck. $100% because I just like it. Okay. All right. I don't like dying.
I need to target something first.
Okay, so we're gonna come up here. Okay, we're just gonna kill shit, okay? Just, you know, clear out the room. We're fine. The bigger problem is like little room, not much movement, you know?
I do not have a target.
Alright. Is there something behind there? I'm just gonna blink through. Oh shit. Okay, hold on.
You're looking a bit rough. Take a wee.
Hold on, we're gonna get it. Hello, Schmoovman. It's going really good. I've had a legendary weekend, like where we get to chill and relax, just enjoy things. I got to play Magic on Thursday with my group. Like, it's been like a really, really solid long weekend that I desperately needed. I won't lie to you. I also got to pick up some of my singles that I had bought. So my Hildebrand deck is coming. It's the silliest deck. It's not meant to be more than a 2, potentially a 3, probably not even a 3, no. It's a 2. But it's meant to be silly and stupid. It's 100% just meant to be there for my enjoyment.
I need a target.
And that's the kind of deck that I'm so down with Hildy to play. But that's the point, right? Like, I'm not doing something that you've never heard of. That is the point. I've got 1 4 now and 1 questionable 3. I've also started putting my decks on Architect. So I now like get to see, I don't know, I really, really enjoy seeing the cards in front of your face laid out like that. It really helps build.
I do not charge.
Yeah. I'm dying. Welcome to dying. There we go. Get some health. So yeah. So my 3 is my Gladiolus deck. However, it is a questionable 3 in the sense that it is the parts that make it not a 4 is the commander itself, which I don't want to change out.
Nice fight.
And I mean, honestly, like 1 to 2 cards and and it's no longer it's one of those situations where it won't take much for that card to be or that deck to be a 4 at all.
I need to target something first.
So, and I have an enchantment deck that's a 4. It's an upgraded precon, but it's one of those situations where like I didn't stop upgrading it. Like every time I got like some big lands, I'd put it in there. Like I've got some legit, it's a somewhat expensive deck. Just because every time I cracked a pack and saw something big, I was like, it's going in that deck. So it did. Just for a while, that was like the only deck I owned. Aminachu. Hold on, let me get it up here. Ah. Let me stop dying first, okay? Welcome to dying. Blind Guardian. Ah! Alright, hold on. Let me bring it up. Arc. There it is. Give me a second. Log into it. My decks. My folder. Here's my enchantment deck. And here is my Gladiolus deck. And you'll see, like, in Gladiolus, I have some legitimate totally could be, like, I mean, there's some CEDH commanders in that deck. Like,
Here's your deck of the spoils.
I do not have a target.
so again, it's one of those, like, totally could be badass, but, like, the commander itself brings it down. And honestly, if I threw a traveling chocobo in there, I think that would put it to a 4. But I mean, traveling chocobo is like $50, so like, I'll tell everyone calm down a little bit. And when I'm done building Hildebrand, I'll let everyone know and I will put it up, and it's going to be silly and stupid because I'm building this thing with bulk. It is not meant to be high powered at fucking nothing. It is meant to be a zombie deck, because if you played Final Fantasy XIV, which those of you who know I have a lot, the point of this deck is to be zombie brand, just to have an army of zombies that will fight for me, because I'm just a silly guy. That's the whole point. I'm not here to like break the world with it. I'm here to be a silly zombie brand. It's like my fan-made Final Fantasy 14 deck. You know what I mean? That's the point. It ain't special. It's just silly. That's the goal. Sometimes you just need silly.
Inquiring minds just got to know.
And then I have and then there's and then I'm gonna start building VV. VV is meant to be CEDH. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put what I have as is, and then I'm going to try to put cards that match the type. So if it's a card draw card that's recommended for CEDH, I'm putting in a more expensive cheap version of it. And we're gonna build it up from there like that. At least that's the goal. Anyway. Maybe talking out of my ass. Very possible. So. Jesus, making me use my second hand. I'm trying to finish my drink. Alright, bear with me. So yeah, again, the goal, silly and stupid. Okay, just get another candle, I suppose. I think you were supposed to keep dropping them, and I just kept going to get them. But remember, the big difference between a 3 and a 4 is intent and optimization. Right? The idea is that you have good ramp at that point. You have good interaction. You have good you have good removal. But you're starting to get some tutors. You're starting to get some game changers, and you're starting to get some whatchamahoosit, some
That's treasure close by.
whatchamahoosit, you're starting to get some infinite combos. Just remember, a CEDH deck can be played in 4 to 5 turns. And the gameplay is in the interaction. Oh no, it's totally not a trap.
They're ready to use the
frontal. In blood.
A 3 is you're starting to put tutors in. You're starting to put game changers in. Your you've got mana rocks. You've got.
I do not have a target.
Oh dear.
Found a bit of gold.
Yep. Goodbye. Did you get me? Take it. Let's go fight the boss now.
Watch your step. Watch your step.
There we are.
Watch your step. Watch your step. I need a target.
Bam! Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Alright, let's head on over to the treasure room, make some money. Cool, cool, cool. Let's see. Awesome. Ah! I just got a mount from Ashkayet. We'll have to go get it. Money, money. Yeah, yeah.
That's more like it.
Here to sell. It's so good. Let's get the fuck out of here. Let's go to Ashkayet. I want to see what I get. Alright, cool, cool. Yes, leave the... Yes, goodbye. Alright, we did good. We did good. I'm happy. Look at all the fucking quests. I like the music of this zone. World of Warcraft does nail a certain type of music. If you like that like vibey classical game music, they nail it every time. Not up for debate, they just do it. But if you like the other stuff where it's more like unique and badass, like Final Fantasy music's better by any definition. I'm sorry, it's gonna offend some people. It is what it is.
So much
This,
to discuss.
but in the same like way, this isn't bad, you know.
Headed out.
Money, money. Yeah, yeah. Do I need that? No. So we're gonna be doing here for the next little while. Cash in fucking quests. I am so down. So down. Why is called the World Soul still up? Why, do you have another one?
Begin speaking.
Oh shit, we don't have time to do 5 of those. No, very best. Okay.
Stay productive.
One for you. One for you.
Keep your eyes open. I'll contemplate what we talked about. Make sure to take notes.
Loads of
One for you.
are within our grasp.
One of those for me. Ooh, is that any good? Ooh.
Travel safe.
I don't know what that does. I'll put that aside. All this is crap. Yay, yay, yay. Do I have any more quests that go in? Awesome. No, I don't. So now we're gonna go to the spider people and get my spider mount. Which is kind of funny because it's not gonna be a spider because fuck spiders. That's why. They're all crabs. Which my friend gets a kick out of. He'll watch my screen and like turn around and go see another and then come back and then go see, like, he fucking loves the crabs. I'm an arachnophobe. Of course you're gonna have fucking crabs. Do you have a mount for me?
I have use for you.
No.
You tread a powerful skein.
Yay! Spider mount. Alright, cool. So where am I at? Almost 120.
Only the finest for you.
Oh, I'll take that one.
It is not ready yet.
Crab mounts. Love it. We got 4 mounts today. We did pretty fucking good. Okay, so let's just verify really fast. There's a quest to go in here. Let me just double check if there's money to be made. No. So we're just gonna go cash that baby in. Call it a day over there. Just cashing quests. And then we gotta go to Undermine and do some world quests because usually they give out money and lots of it. Just see where my energy drink's at. Empty. It's unfortunate. People are arguing in my comment section on threads about measurements, metric versus whatever the fuck you guys have.
It is good you are here.
No, I'm good.
Fascinating.
All right. So now do undermine stuff. Somebody had put up a tape measure to something. It was like, hey, what's this? And it's like some fucking fraction of a fraction of a fucking fraction. It's like, you'd never debate it if it was in metric. It would literally say 64 centimeters. Like it's not rocket science. Well, I still prefer my temperature in Fahrenheit. Good for you, sweetheart. While literally the rest of the world runs on... Well, it feels like 100 degrees. That's only because you haven't been taught literally anything else. Because to me right now it feels like 23. Alright, let's...
And absolutely no airflow. Perfect day for a race.
I wish I could fly in this zone so much.
Shovels down. We'll come back to this one later.
I got 80 gold for just showing up. Love it. What achievement did I just get? Summary, no littering. Complete 10. Alright, cool. Okay, so now I've got to go to the hotel in the middle. A lot of people play. I don't know, and this zone they gave you a car, but the car's hard to control. So I really like, I can't get behind any of it. Like, I don't know why.
The cartels are always hiring temp workers to pick up odd jobs.
I need to
See
get
if you
closer.
can lend a hand.
I'll be waiting. Come back for more.
Okay, what else do you get?
Stopping by. Won't find better. Come back for more. I'll be waiting. Thanks for stopping by. Won't find better. I'll be waiting.
Alright, cool, thank you. So that counted as quests, I love it.
I'll miss you.
Okay, get to the cartel part.
Keep cool out there. Time's a wasting.
Good stuff. And don't let 'em
Alright,
work
so
you
now
overtime.
I have my world quests. We're looking for money, okay? Like, I don't want to lie to anybody. That's the goal here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. So we start there. Money. Oh my goodness. Like, all they have to do, like, they have fucking incredible dragonflight flying now. All they had to do is be like, oh, you need a license. And it, like,
Always looking for trouble.
it takes the story
You should
quest.
Let 'em know they found it.
Like, it's not, I don't know why. They absolutely feel the need that they have to have that kind of a delay for stuff like that. Do you honestly think the car made it better for people? No, I don't ever want to use that car.
I do not have a target. target.
Like, I like the goblins. Don't get me
I
wrong.
need to target something
I like some
first.
silly goblins shenanigans. I'm so down for that.
I need a target.
But yeah, this is very much a patch I wish I would have played more. For no other reason than I haven't had the time. It's been so fucking busy, and now I finally do have the time.
Target.
And conventions, I got another convention in 2 weeks. So, which I'm not too bad. I got a few things I'm doing, like I'm in the process of getting ahead. But very much a situation now, I'm still in the process of getting ahead. Like, if that convention happened today, I can't. And I'm trying to get to that point, but I can't get to that point this week, which sucks even more. I never say, oh, they was just. I am down for exploration to a certain point. Like if you say, hey, get to renown 5 and you can fly, makes sense to me. Do we need to renown 10? No. I think at that point we're back to too much.
I need to
Grab
target
some
something
leftover
first.
fireworks and take them out with a bang.
Like I can get behind some of it, but like all of it to make us go that long without, you know.
I need a target.
Shit. Like it's a line enough that if you do 1 week of world quests and you finish the storyline of the zone, you get it.
It is too far away.
All right, so this minigame is much harder than I thought it was. Okay, up here. There we go. Like, it's just enough to say, okay, you did the stuff, you've learned about the people, you've learned about the zone, you understand why things are the way they are. Here's flying. You've seen the zone now.
Sometimes the best tool is the one you got. Nicely done.
Oh, you're gonna do 6 of them? Fuck. But yeah, that's the idea.
I do not have a target. I need to target something first. I do not have a target.
Oh, nice. Okay. So now to go this way to the next one. Oh no, not this one
Our
again.
mechanical flyers are on the fritz. Only way to get them down is a rocket. Blow them up.
Not this way
Sweep
then.
up the parts for scrap.
Alright, cool. This zone sucks. But yeah, like Warcraft needs to stop taking the fun away. Do you know what game did that to me and it turned me right the fuck off?
I need a target.
Destiny 2. I played Destiny for a whole like hour, maybe 2. And you get this really cool storyline, you get some badass abilities, it's fun, it's a good time, and then like they dumb you down to nothing because of progression. I don't know. So what looked like a fun game is now like a fraction of what you were playing an hour ago. It turned me right the fuck off, and I never finished it, never played it more. I know it's an MMO, so like it doesn't end, but still, like I didn't continue from that point. Ah, shit. Yeah, that was a game that did that, and I was like, why? Why are you doing this? You literally just took the parts that was fun about your game, showed me the fun parts, and were like, nah, not today, lady, not today. How many hours did I have to play to get all that fun back? I don't know. I didn't stick around. So yeah, in these zones, when you take away flying, it's literally like, hey, we just kicked you in the pants. I know you were having fun doing that, but now you can't. Sorry. My bad. But yeah, that did that. Destiny 2 is so bad. I have no idea. Oh, that sucks. That's terrible. I don't follow it, right? I played it like, I want to say, a decade ago seems realistic. But again, it was for, if I made it 3 hours, that's the most I played it. And even then, I'd like to argue, I don't think I played it that long. Because it blew my ever-loving mind that the fun thing that I was doing was no longer fun. That's one other thing Warcraft is actually very guilty of. The content of their previous expansions basically go to waste, right? Like when you think about it, let's say you bought Lich King, okay, when it came out. All of the content of Lich King, is that a cat? You can't do today. You don't get any of the pre-patch stuff. You don't get any.
Parts is salvageable. Here's a little something for your trouble.
Like, anyway, I thought that was when you stop thinking about it. It's the something Final Fantasy has right.
Course. On me. You earned it. Whenever a boom ball don't explode, they just kick it into the water there. Then we'll grab and scrap the duds.
I need to target something first.
What?
I need to get closer.
Wait, hold on. Oh, okay, I see the game now. Which one pays the money? Damn it. It's the holes in one. Shit. Alvin, oh, did you react? No, I haven't. I haven't had the time. It's been busy. Between my weekend with the wrestling and stuff, which that was really fun. We really enjoyed that. Played Magic on Thursday. It's just been something. I'm so good. I'm so over that right away. No fucking way. I got to pick up my singles, so now I get to play, so I get to make my zombie brand deck. Well, that's it. And like, again, if you compare it to Final Fantasy XIV, the pre-patch stuff you can do. It's what we call a 5.5. You can do the story left to right. Completely. If you want to experience raid number 5,
Same thing. I can scrap them both.
you can 100% go do that right now. As is, no questions asked. With the gear required to do it. And experience the raid as it was. Where again, you can't go to the Lich King and do a Lich King raid as it was today.
Darkfuse is sending their best
Uh,
to try and make trouble for us.
I hate that,
How
truly.
many of their best you think adds up to one of you?
But again, how do I put it nicely? I should not be expecting anything more of Final Fantasy XIV for that. That's on me. Does that make sense? One of the biggest disadvantages to Final Fantasy XIV is endgame content. A lot of people will level their stuff, do the few side quests, do the one thing that they enjoy, because most players like 1 to 2 things that they keep doing. Whether that's PvP, whether that's PvE, whether that's RP, like there's a million different ways to do it. And I'm not telling you your way's right or wrong, okay? All I'm saying is that right now, there's not a lot of endgame if you like raiding. And Final Fantasy really struggles in that department. They have one raid with 12 bosses that goes through 2 years. 2 different modes of difficulty on that one raid, but still one raid.
I do not have a target.
One raid. Because they have a 8 times 3 24-man raid, but that's not really a raid. It's not the rating level of everything else. It just isn't. It's fun, but you don't get to sit there and call that a raid and put it in the same category as the other one. So yeah, so basically, if you're a raider, you really like raiding,
I need to target something first.
you've been fighting the
not
same
have a target.
8 bosses week after week, which again, only 4 of them are relevant right now.
You got a problem? I got solutions. Nice check.
Only 4 of them are currently relevant. That's even worse when you think about it.
Too far away.
Like, really? 4 of them are relevant for 2 patches. Oh, I can't wait, Calvin. For those of you who don't know, Final Fantasy XIV's raid is currently, and this is so silly but true, it is currently a parody of WWE, including all the bad shit that happens outside of the ring of WWE. So it's like a commentary on it, and it's really good. But again, no one's gonna see it.
Answer was all of them. Woo-hoo. You know, you're very efficient. It's
I need a
kinda scary,
target.
actually.
Told you I'm efficient. Jesus. Alright, cool. So I'm gonna cash that baby in. Money. And we're gonna go get this. Back to Dornagal. So anyway, I'm super duper 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 down for like the storylines. Again, the raids are not bad. They're good. It's just Warcraft at the same equivalent speed, okay? I need you to think about this. World of Warcraft's expansion, War Within, dropped a month later than Final Fantasy XIV. Okay? Tomorrow, both patches launch at the same time. In Final Fantasy XIV, currently, there is 2 raids, or 1 raid, with up to 8 bosses. 4 of them are relevant. There's a secondary, more of a for fun type feeling raid for 24 men. In that same window, which have at the moment 8, which have right now 4 bosses, there will be 8 bosses introduced, 4 bosses introduced, only the last 4 are relevant. By that time, World of Warcraft will have 3 raids, 12 bosses apiece. I don't know what to tell you. And they brought out mythic content and stuff like that. So if you don't like the larger raids, you can go do that. And some mythic dungeons. that are strictly mythic. Again, like the comparisons are not funny when it comes to PvE endgame content. But Peeves, they brought out the solo dungeons, which I love. I think they're great. I think they're fantastic. Do you get better shit for doing it on hard mode?
We carry the flame. Word of your
Do you
triumph
get
has
better
already
shit from
spread.
treating it like a raid?
Thank
No?
you.
Well then what do you do? Again, I'm not trying to diss them. It's just, it's a gap, right? A place to improve. Oh, well, here you go. Just add it to my thing so I can sell it. Alright, let's vendor my shit. My poopy. There, we got 126k gold. Not bad.
I
We're
am
gonna go
out of
send
range.
this to my banking account. Okay, now what we're gonna go do is we're gonna do 4 dungeons. If you've been here before, this is how I fill my Peeps bank with like passive income. That's what I'm saying. Calvin, you get 1 super boss that is secret that you gotta find. So I went back to Dornogal. Love that, by the way. Oh yes, that's a different situation. That's a whole different, yeah, that works like Diablo. That's your Torghast. That's your Delve. It's not, the amount of PvE content is not on the same level. And that again, I am not shitting on Final Fantasy XIV. I'm just mentioning a gap. Where World of Warcraft could desperately use a way to get the storyline from left to right. Desperate. Whether through chroming, because again, all of that content is wasted. Expansions worth of story. Lost to the wind. And that's all people want is a left to right. And it doesn't need to be mandatory. It can 100% be whatever you want. But imagine a left to right storyline that you can follow as you're leveling your 8th character. But you're like, I want to do Lich King. When you go do Lich King, you just go do Lich King. Just fuck it, why not? I don't know. Call me crazy. Sometimes I just talk out of my ass. Walker's still irrelevant. Exactly. And that's the difference. That's the main key I'm talking about. Where in the fuck is that dungeon? Why are you not showing? Huh? Should be showing by now. Oh, there you are. It's because my graphics are low. And if you're like, Peeps, why are your graphics low? It's because they're poop. I'm trying to save on a lot of stuff. I'm at that point where graphics are on low to try to gain me some time. Basically, I need to pay myself back for magic cards that I bought. I bought a lot. Then I need a new iPad, and then I'm buying a PC. Nothing fancy, just like a $900, maybe $1,000 from Best Buy, just to get me in the new generation and move on. Okay, so what we're looking for is grays and greens and volatile airs. So, money is also never a question. Just yay, money.
I need to get closer.
See, another fucking gray. Love that. Grays and greens. There, a volatile air is good. We like them.
I need to target something first.
The volatile airs sell for the most, so
I do not have a target.
definitely
I
want
need
them.
To target something first.
Okay, volatile airs again.
I need a target.
Now, these blues, they are vendor. You can't resell them, so vendor them. Again, all that's going. Whee!
I am out of range.
So I might be streaming 3 nights in a row. Again. Why? Because I might be playing Magic in store on Thursday. There we go. Look how much stuff I'm getting. I love it. That's all good money stuff. See? They don't sell for too much.
It is too far away. I need
So
a
yeah,
target.
that's what's
I
gonna
do
vendor.
not
That's
have a
what's gonna go on
target.
the AH for transmog,
I need a target.
and that's how that works.
I need to target something first.
Now all the valuable stuff is out of here, but I do this last boss because he's like right there. I might as well go get money off of him, right? Money, money. Yeah, yeah.
I do not have a target. I need to target something first. I need a target.
See? Cool. So next boss we're going to Borealis. We will stop at a mailbox place to put our shit through because I hate it that the posts that do the best on threads and stuff are the ones when you like bitch about something shitty. What's that? Huh? Huh?
I thought I saw you glance in my direction.
Huh?
The job's not. The king requests your presence in Stormwind. I will
We're
be
gonna
there
go
to
do
meet you
that
when
because
you
I'm
arrive.
interesting. I'm interested. Okay, so okay, so we're just gonna zoom out. Okay, we're gonna stop there on our way because I have to go all the way down to here. Okay, so So we're gonna stop there on our way. We're also going to look at the herbs because anchorweed sells well still. So again, we're just gonna float the mouse above. It'll be fine, okay? Looking for the little bubbles, the bubbles or the yellow bubbles. You know what I'm talking about. Or nodes.
I've seen my share of Naga aggression over the years.
Alright,
but
kill the
not
Nagas.
This. Force them back, champion!
I was supposed to stop at the thing and I didn't because I was so interested in.
I do not have a target.
The important part is not to hit a vendor. That's the important bits. There, 200 gold for showing up.
If only we could get rid of them for good.
Okay, so now we're going to Freehold. Again, we are going to be watching for anchorweed. Anchorweed still sells well, so Riverbud. Riverbud. Oh. Siren Sting. Okay, so this is the shit that we're gonna vendor. I don't need that. Don't need that. No, we're gonna put you down here. There. There. Here's Kiss. Again, don't need that. Okay, there's no more butts of water, so we're good for now. I never heard of this game. Is it any good? It is. If you like MMOs and you like RPGs. If that's not your thing, well, obviously this is not it. Basically speaking, a lot of games are built around a large audience, but there's a point in time where you gotta sit back and be like, this game is not for me, or this game is totally for me. It's what I like. You know? Like, I'm not big on shooters, so if someone's like, is Call of Duty a good game? No? Not great? It's nothing personal, it's just, it's not my cup of tea.
I need a target.
Alright. Alright, so we're gonna get the boss here.
Phase 2.
Alright, free money is free money, I'll take it. And again, vendor. Like, nobody wants the meats. Nobody wants the food. Bandages, no. The linen! We'll talk about it. We'll check the prices of them. Some of them go well, some of them don't. The greens and the grays are what we are chasing. So see, we get some glaives. Awesome. We love that. It's also like decent gold to just walk through. Because I mean, like, I've just made 100 gold. Okay, look, another good green. Alright. The Ring of Booty. That's an actual boss. And it has Sharknado. Very much one of those situations of like, what? Say that again. very much that situation. All right, let's go to the council.
I need to get closer.
Actually, let's come back up here because I want your stuff. Oops, I missed. I want your greens. There we go. How are we doing? Not too bad. Let's go this way now.
I need to target something first.
Loot. Okay, so again, this is vendor gear. Nice. Okay, so where are we going? That way. More stuff. Again, so much gold. This is the dumbest part. It's so silly. But y'all need to see it.
Gather round and place your bets. We got a new set of competitors. Take it away, Gerthok and Woden.
Okay, we're gonna give it a minute because there's some RP here. Let me just check something fast.
Ouch! Why'd you poke me? Oh, wake up, Woden! We're on!
Come on, say the things! Say the things!
Ouch! Okay. Gather round for a show of unbridled ferocity. Coming to you from parts unknown. The mysterious, the dangerous, the slightly unkempt,
Alright.
the band of smelly buccaneers.
Smelly
And
buccaneers,
entering
that's
the
what we
ring,
are.
We have the amazing, the incredible, the magnificent, the what the really? It's a greased up pig? I'm beginning to think this is not a professional setup. Oh, well,
See, role playing. Now we have to catch a greased up pig. Alright, see, we're getting there.
Well, look at that. They caught a pig. Maybe we should move on to a more threatening challenge. From the
We caught a pig.
source of Freehold comes a Tortolan brigand who makes it his duty to totally hurt you.
The Hellion in a half shell.
The Sergeant of Shellshock.
Ludwig.
The Hellion in a half shell.
Obviously, he's a Ninja Turtle. Obviously.
Ludwig goes down! What a fight! These smelly buccaneers are resilient, and they better be, because their next challenger is the
He has a
epitome of
Sharknado
brutality.
attack.
A champion that sleeps with the fishes. Literally. The Freehold fanatic. The master of the jagged jawbone jab. The powerful pugilist predator.
So he's got
The
sharks.
Shark Puncher!
He punches you with sharks, and then there's a legitimate Sharknado attack. Legitimate, like it's something else. Alright. Okay, so let's mount up. Gotta go to that bridge over there. So that's the goal now. So we're gonna move these guys down again, because again, we can't sell that, right? I mean, we'll vendor it, but we won't put it on the H. Alright, cool, cool, cool. Now you guys. Awesome. Kill you. Some corrupt officers. So that's never happened before.
Taller men than you opposed me.
Phase
But they
2.
always do.
Bam! Alright, so a tongue. We definitely don't need that on us. Cool. Awesome. And we're done. So we're gonna go back to Ironforge. Actually, no, not Borealis. Ironforge is where I'm after. Because we got 2 more short dungeons, and that is what makes my goal. I will, however, be killing off my stash on mix. Again, I don't want to accidentally click on a vendor. I've done that before, and all of a sudden you have no fucking grays anymore. And that kind of sucks. Not gonna lie. Come in. Box. Mailbox. Where's the mailbox? There's gotta be one here, around here somewhere. Just try not to fuck up. That's all. Okay, listen. There will 1000% be a fucking mailbox down here. Where? God, oh, let's see one. Be here. Cool.
I am out of range.
So back to the bank and send her all this bullshit.
I cannot trade that.
Okay, so now do it again.
I cannot
Oh,
trade
that's
that.
the thing. Cool. So there. So that's the stuff that we could trade. Now let's sell off the stuff that we can't. And then we start selling off the blues. Who's messaging me? Nobody. Okay, we like that. After a certain time of night, it's like, okay. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Now this is just setting up a passive income. I know it's like, oh peeps, there's so much. It's not that big of a deal. It's one of those like it takes an hour. But we will be stopping in Legion for my easy trick of money.
You good?
Oh yeah, that's right, we gotta do that after. What the fuck? Okay, so basically, We're going up there. It's closer through Ironforge. Give me a second. We're just gonna check out how everything's doing. Blue Sky is a social media that I like, but I don't get any traction at all. Threads is a social media that I'm 50-50 on, but I get the most traction on. Twitter is a social media that I fucking hate. I don't care about getting traction. I am just getting news and stuff for the games that we love. That's it. So follow me if you don't. It's fine. Do not care if I do well. All right, bear with me. So, yeah, that's where we're at. How far are we away? We still got a ways, so I'm gonna go pee really fast. I'm gonna put us on the BRB screen. We're gonna keep flying. I just really need to pee. BRRB. Right back. I'm back. I'm so sorry. I was doing the dance. The pee-pee dance. It was stronger than me. I apologize. Listen, I had 2 kids and I'm at over 35. It is what it is, okay? The pee-pee dance. We're not doing too bad, though, for timing. I'm so down to this. Ugh. The chat. I just got home from my trip from Vegas. Any cute girls online tonight? Was hoping to meet a nice paladin type girl. Maybe ask her out. I know that's probably a joke. Ugh. Dude's response. Ain't nobody got free enough for your broke ass. Too busy preparing for 11.2. I suppose. We might be playing that tomorrow night. Basically, my problem is that this is gonna sound really stupid, okay? So just stick with me for a second. My husband canceled my credit card on me. Okay? Again, hear me out. It's stupid, but it's not. It's anyway. My husband, I have a very, very open relationship with money with my husband. He has access to my bank account. Like this, I've been in this 20 years. Either way, I gave him my credit card to buy some pizza. And he's like, cool, cool, cool. Love that. Love pizza. Big fan. Fine. So he goes and buys the pizza. He comes back and he's like, and we get home, we unload the groceries, we get the pizza, and he's like, where's your credit card? And I'm like, I gave it to you to buy pizza. And he's like, it's not here. And I'm like, well, what do you mean it's not here? Like, it's, check your pockets. Yeah, I definitely checked. So then we go to the car. We check the car. We check the crevices of the car. So maybe I might have dropped it. We look for a good 20 minutes. I ask him again, did you check your pockets? Are you sure? Yep. Guess where it was? Anyway, so a good half hour. He's lost all patience. He's having a time. And then he's like, well, fuck, what are we going to do? That card's probably at the pizza place now. Like, so, well, they have a procedure for that. You just call a lost card, they cancel it, they send you a new one. Not a big deal. I did that on the app, and within 8 minutes of that, guaranteed or less, sure enough, he finds the credit card in his pocket. Like, kind of like stuck on his phone case. So long story short, credit card was not lost, but I reported it as lost or stolen, and my credit card got canceled. So I called them and said, hey, can you undo that? It's only been like 10 minutes. No. Guess whose Final Fantasy account was attached to that credit card? Or actually, most of my accounts were attached to that credit card. Okay, all of my accounts were attached to that credit card. So long story short is I don't have a credit card for Final Fantasy. My WoW account comes out on the 20th, so I have lots of time for that. It's usually like 5 to 10 business days. It's been 4. Today was holiday, so no mail. So literally, I'm just on the edge of like getting my credit card back. I don't have it right now. So I can't guarantee that I'll have it for tomorrow. Or Wednesday, honestly. It's a silly story. It's a dumb story, but it's a honest one. So I feel like, Peeves, is that why you didn't play Final Fantasy last week? The answer is yes. It's 100% the reason why. Because I'm not, not being able to afford it is a perfectly valid reason. And it's one that I do not hold any ill will or grudge, or you know what I mean? Like, if a content creator says, hey, I couldn't afford it for another week because of my payday, fine. It is what it is. Life is life. But in this case, it's really not a question of affording. It's very much a question of, I don't have a fucking card. So So yeah, that's the situation in a nutshell. Ooh, more grades. So we're gonna move you down here to the cell pile. Now, some of these older
You've come so far, only to perish here. I'll honor you with clean deaths.
I've also been using my debit card for everything lately, and it's something I am not used to at all. I'm a zero balance credit card kind of lady. There's one credit card we have left we need to pay off, but after that, like, we get zero balances on our cards. So what I do is I put everything on that card. Like everything. You name it, it goes on there. And then I pay it off immediately and gain the points. Because, I mean, why not?
My legend.
Alright. Mass resurrection.
Arise, my champion.
Cool. I like that staff, I won't lie to you. Very iconic. One more dungeon. It is just as quick. It'll be perfectly fine. It won't take a couple minutes. Anyway, that's the story of this situation. My cat's staring outside. Also, if you guys want to hear something funny, for those of you who don't know, look at the dog at the bottom right of the screen, okay? That is an American Staffordshire Terrier, also known as a Staffy, commonly known as a Hippo. In the family of dogs you call a pit bull. It is not a pit bull terrier, it is a Staffordshire Terrier. But pit bull tends to be a group of dogs, kind of like sled dogs is not just huskies. Same idea. So long story short, that Staffordshire Terrier, the Pitty, is a 90-pound Pitty bull. I have learned that she is a fearful dog. She's like, if the wind goes while she's taking a pee, she's really not having a good time.
Archers, attack! Another down! Do not relent! Keep firing! Let none escape! Keep firing! Let none escape!
I should have fucking dropped it.
Another down! Do not relent!
So anyway, as I was saying, she's afraid of the wind. If it's windy outside, she's too close to the bush and she sees the wind, she's not peeing. So that being said, I bought a couch. I bought a couch and a chair. Love them, love it. Really brought my living room together. She was afraid of it. For 2 whole weeks, she would not go near it unless we were sitting on it. Then she would get on her back paws, or like she would stand on her back paws, and she would get up, like for kiss and stuff like that. But like other than that, she was good. She was not having it. Nope. Do not like. So anyway, after 2 whole weeks of being afraid of this couch, Friday, she finally took a nap on the couch. And then earlier I caught her spread right out, just stretched out, having a good old nappy nap. But yeah, she was afraid of the couch. So, that's what life with the Staffordshire Terrier is like, in case you were curious. Is it her shadow? Yes, she's afraid.
Another chance to test my might.
You did really good, buddy. Okay, good, good, good. See, this dungeon, I do it. No, there's not a lot of items, right? Like, I don't have 100 like I did, like, Freehold. But these are all humanoids. And they tend to have better looking gear that people tend to want. Listen, I'll just take your gold while I'm here, okay? I mean, listen, we're not getting rich off of it, but like, gold's gold. I'm one of those crazy people that believe a penny saved is a penny earned. Not earned, but a penny saved is one penny less you need to save. So like, killing something for 1 gold while it's inconvenient and there's better targets, if that's all it takes, I'm just gonna kill it. Dalaran. Broken Isles. Now, if you are new here, this is an easy way to make depending on the day, a few hundred gold to 1,000 or 2 in 6 minutes or less. Maybe 10 if you're not sure what you're up to. Very, very simple. You need to be an herbalist though. That's the key. So first things first, hit the map. Go to the Broken Isles. Start with the Azuna. Shit, nothing good in Azuna. Now we're gonna go to Val'sharah. Oops, that's not Val'sharah. Val'sharah's here. You're looking for this. Okay, while I'm here, let's go look if there's anything else. High Mountain. Ooh, yes. Oh no, we want... The Dream Leaves are good. We want the Fellwort. Any more here? No. Suramar? No. So we're going to be doing those 2 things. Okay, I don't know if Dream Leaf sells well, but it takes 30 seconds to get there. Especially with dragon riding now. Like, it's faster than a flight path. Just go.
The Burning Legion advances on Azuna. We must thin their
Do not
ranks
care.
and expose the heart of their threat.
I don't care about your Burning Legion right now. You could do those quests. They give you like 100 gold apiece, but they're slow. Again, your best bet's just to go do what I'm telling you to do.
This time those sprites have crossed the line. They're trapping and killing those cute little lunar wing fairy dragons. Well, go on, save them.
And we're almost there. Alright, cool. So here's what we're gonna do. Okay, we'll go back up. We're gonna fly over. Right there. Up. Okay, hit the blink. I don't know if this will sell. This is very much an attempt. But I know the Fellworth sells. Get the Fellworth every time.
It is too far away.
Okay, one more. Oops, got stuck. Another one up here. We land. Okay, right there. Get that. Land. One more. One more. Okay, done. So now we go to High Mountain. Where is it? Right there. That's the one. Let's go. Okay, keep going. And here it is. All right, catch out.
My eyes see all.
Now, if you get any seeds, no seeds, but it's fine. So that's what you get from that. It's nothing special. You could have gotten more, but that's cool. We're going to Stormwind. Oh no, we should go to Borealis probably. We're gonna go to Borealis. We're gonna put those in our to sell list. That's vendor. This is a vendor piece. The Blood of Sargeras, you used to be able to trade it for shit. You can't anymore. And they're just no longer worth it. Just vendor them. Okay, let's see. Vendor. Vendor. Cool, we're just going to the mailbox. Nothing fancy. Okay, so back to Peebs Bank. See how much money we made. Cool.
I cannot trade that.
Awesome. Now we vendor what's left. Alright, cool. So again, you're not getting rich off of that. Like, that's kind of the point. But, like, you could have made 0 while you were getting the other stuff, so that's what we do. And we go on her. She's gonna go put that all on the AH and not have an issue. This shit we've already sold. Okay, so we're gonna send back right now 657 gold because I only keep a K on her. Every 500 I just send more money. Okay, cool. So this is what's gonna make us a shit ton of money. So let's see what's going on here. That's still on, that's fine. This, we're gonna, 4 gold, perfect. We're gonna put you for 3. 61 silver to 3 gold. I'll take it. 10 silver to 43 gold. We're gonna go to 20. It doesn't matter. 14 silver to 20 gold. No, 10. The important part is it sells. It can't sit. If remember, you make 0 gold if it sits on the age. The same with cards. Like magic cards, people are like, oh, this one's worth $30. Great, what'd you sell it for? Nothing? All right. Oh, that's not too bad, actually. 8 gold a piece. We're going to bring it down to 6 to fuck the market, but kill it. I just want to kill this guy. See, 122. That's what I'm telling you. I made 760 gold in minutes. No, that's never going to sell for that much. 20 gold. That's just experience talking, by the way. 10... These bracers? No way, man. Like that guy? 2. Wool cloth. That 13 silver. It's a 30 copper item. So if I bring that down to 9, like we're still living excellently. A jade is 3 gold. Perfect. It's now 175. See, 28 silver? Perfect. You are now going to be 22 silver. 20. 20. No, I can't do that price. Shit. 40, 35. It's at 29. That's not that good of a fucking margin. Watch your margins. This is 25 gold. I can't sell it for 20 gold. This is only a gold. Cool. No one's losing any money on that. This one's a something silver piece. 20 silver. All right, cool. 20 gold it is. 4 gold. Well, we're going to put you at 49. 33 copper piece going. All right, let's bring you down to 48. 39. Be careful with that one. Can't go too low. See? Already sold the dream leaf. So 120 gold might have problems. 25, 49. Oh, I already got one up there. Cool. It's my second one. Now, the reason why I call this passive income is this 50% of this isn't going to sell. So I'm going to have to come back on and just put it back on. But that's what I'm talking about. It'll eventually sell way above the price you eventually want it to give it. So 700 gold. What'd I tell you? 9.99. That'll never sell for that. So 289 it is. This sword is going for 85 silver. See that? What I'm saying? That one, just vendor it. It's not worth it. Just vendor it. There, that'll sell immediately. This guy is gonna go for 4. That'll sell immediately. 7. That'll sell. Like again, this is the newer stuff, so of course it'll sell quick. That's what I'm talking about. Look, we've already got some stuff coming in, and I'm gonna go vendor that one item. Because that's all it needs. Huh? Where'd the vendor guy go? There was a vendor guy.
Hi.
There you go.
Be good.
But yeah, that's it. Just vendor the shit that's no longer selling. And again, you're a mostly walkout profit. Hey, look, buyer. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Back here, you're going to get your gold. Not too bad. So, before starting a new adventure, we're going to end it there for the night. In the meantime, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you guys coming in. I appreciate you guys being silly with me. This has been super de-duper fun, truly. And I am more than likely going to be back tomorrow. What we are playing, I don't know. I think we'll play Arena, because I know the Warcraft servers will be down. And Final Fantasy will depend on the mail. I know, it's terrible. Thank you, and I can't wait to see you guys again on the next one.